Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love back with another video for June 2015's reading. And that's going to be for you Geminis out there. Hi Gemini. um, I just want to thank you all for viewing my videos. I'd like you to go visit the video if you are subscribed and look at the winners of the contest that I had here back here. I was supposed to do it last month, I believe, but I got a little behind because my father fell ill and I had to spend some time with him for his to help him with his recovery. So that's what took me so long to do that. But in the video, it'll have the list of names of the people that won free readings, the one that won the cards, the one that won the bracelet and the reading, the cards and the reading, and then I think there's 3 or 4 other people that got free readings. So you want to go take a look at that video and see if you're part of that winners, because we will be doing some more things like that throughout uh, my show. Oh, the Simply Love show. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. Just go back to the video and check it out and see if you have been a winner, so you can contact me. The information will be below in the description box. If you need to have a personal reading with me, you can go directly to the web site. Just click it in the description box. You may have to press the show more in order to see it, or it could be just sitting right there, and all you have to do is just click on it, or email me some information that you want to have a private one-on-one reading. And my readings last for about an hour or longer. If you ask anyone that I have read for, that's how detailed I get into the readings, and that's how much the spirit of the angels that I pray for God to send around me to deliver all the messages that needs to be delivered, and show you all that needs to be shown. Now, all I am is just a messenger. You can't blame the messenger for anything that's said, because it's being said from the Most High God Creator, who created you and sent His angels to me to work through me for me to be able to see uh, 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 what they want me to see, what messages they want me to see through these cards. Sometimes I can get other things coming from other places, but and what I mean by that, I can hear some people from the other side, the spiritual world, people that has passed over. Sometimes that'll come in some of the readings too. um so with that said, I'm going to get on with Gemini June 2015's tarot card reading, okay? And the first card I get for you, Gemini, and let me show you what I'm the cards in them, because a lot of you like to know what kind of cards they are. I may start just typing it in the description, instead of just, showing cards, boxes, and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just put it in the description, because a lot of people that does tarot readings, listen to other people's tarot readings. I do sometimes. And, you know, everybody has, different types of cards and stuff that's very interesting, and sometimes you may be interested in getting. So I'm going to show you the box. It's the New Mythic Tarot, and it's by Juliet Sherman Burke and Liz Green. Those are cards that I'm using today for the reading. And I'm also going to do, at the end of the reading, I'm going to do a Ascended Masters Oracle cards, and they're by Doreen Virtue. Okay. And then on top of that, I'm going to end the reading with a Love Oracle card. They're beautiful cards. They're shaped just like hearts. And just looking at it, I can get a lot of a lot of information from these cards. I'm glad that I really did get these. They're like 45 heart-shaped cards for people in search of love. So the ending of this reading will be from one of these cards. I'm trying to see who made it. Heart shaped. I think it's Tony somebody. Tony, yeah, Tony Carmine, Scenario, scenario or something like that. Heck with that, I don't know. But anyway, I'm quite sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be rude, but these names, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go on with the first week for Gemini. I have the first card I have for you is the Lover's card. And when I'm looking at this card, okay, I'm looking at this man here. And I'm looking at in the background, I mean, in front of him, there's three different women. And it looks like they had three different personalities. You know why I say that is because the way each one of them is dressed. You see this one dressed like she's going to war or something, like she's ready to fight or something. And this one is dressed like she's ready to, just jump into bed and do whatever. And this one is looking like like she had a bite of the apple or something, or like she's the queen of all queens. That's what I'm getting when I'm looking at this card. I'm looking at it as offerings of love for more than one person, Gemini. It looks like there's three people involved here, and this one man is standing here with offerings, but it can't make a decision, or maybe dating all three, or for some of you Geminis, this may be happening to you, or this could be you involved with um three different men, or if it's a man, it'd be three different women if it's a man involved. It is a card of lovers, so it's like maybe even to some of you Geminis out there, it could be competition. There could be some heavy competition out there regarding love or any type of partnership. It could be some competition going on, or somebody's trying to get somebody's attention. It looks like these three women are trying to get this one man's attention here because he has something to offer. That apple or whatever is in his hand is gold. So he may be somebody that has plenty of money and plenty to offer, and he's got these three others back there looking at him, and hey, they dress to impress too, and each one of them has a different personality. This could also be for a man, Gemini, going through this. Uh, you could be three men standing back there, in competition with one woman. These three men want to be in competition trying to get this one woman. So it could go either way. That's how I'm looking at this Lover's card. There's something going on in your life, Geminis. It could be you, or it could be vice versa, where there's some man involved, but he's involved. There's three women. There's competition involved here. They're fighting for this man, especially this woman over here. They all kind of ready for battle because of the way, the middle one is kind of seductive. This one is, like I said, she look like she just ready to throw down, cut somebody's throat off or something. And this one over here just thinks she knows she's got it, the way I'm picking up on it. Or if they're three men, and that's the woman here, that we be talking about. So it could go both ways. So I'm looking at this card as a three-way love relationship, three-way partnership, or three people that are interested in one person, whether it's a man or a woman. I'm looking at this as as competition, and three people are involved that wants this one person, and maybe this person can't make up his mind, or she can't make up her mind who she wants out of these three, because they all three of them look like good potential, whether they're men or whether they're women. It just depends on if I'm talking to a Gemini man looking at this or a Gemini woman looking at this. This is some serious competition here. This could lead to brawls. It could lead to confusion. It could lead to fights. It could lead to infidelity. It could lead to, a lot of problems. This could cause a lot of problems if there's, three people, when it comes to a relationship or even a partnership, in a business wise, it could be some a problem because it's competition for one person's attention. Okay. That's what I'm getting out of that card there when I'm looking at it. So Gemini, the second week I'm getting here is the 10 of Wands. Now, with the 10 of Wands, with this mess going on, this three-way stuff, this, three-way relationship stuff, issues going on, it's too much. You're bearing too much. You're putting too much on yourself. This is just too much to bear. You're either you or somebody around you is putting all this responsibility on you, Gemini. You're bearing this responsibility because or you're entrapped. Your entrapment is some kind of entrapment, some kind of game or something going on with entrapment, and you're entrapped, and you're sitting there letting it, whatever this thing is happening, going on. You're letting it go on because of you're just sitting there with all these wands around you. um uh there's got to be some kind of movement there, because see, there is a ship out there. There's help for you out there. So you don't have to be blocked in like this. You don't have to be entrapped in entrapment like this. This little ugly thing down here, wherever it is dead. It's telling me, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really worth it anyway. Whatever it is, it ain't worth it. Look at it. It's ugly. It's like laying down there, ain't doing nothing. But you're holding all the responsibility and you're letting it happen, Gemini. And there's freedom for you, because there's a boat, there's a ship in the background there waiting for you. So get up off of your butt and forget about that little thing down there that don't want to help. It could be a man, it could be a woman. It depends on who's watching the video. And just don't care about helping you, and they're just throwing all the responsibility on you, and you're sitting there letting them do it. Why? You don't have to. There's a ship out there. Get up off your butt. Take all that responsibility off of yourself, and get on that ship, and like sail away. You know what I mean? Sail away. You don't have to put up with that, a Gemini. You don't. And the next card I'm seeing here now is the 10 of Swords for the third week of June. And swords represents your mental state, of mind. And a lot of you Gemini's mental state of mind is not doing well. You're not, it's not going well for you. This situation with all this responsibility and pressure, it could be with job or relationship wise. It could be where there's just too much pressure on you, and there's something here that's supposed to be help, but they're resting. They just chilling. You know what I'm saying? They just like laying there, just like, I'm going to sleep for a while. I ain't got time for this. Here, you do it. But then you're letting them, and then there's the boat there that you can just like knock all that stuff off of you and just sail away. Sail away, Gemini. Sail away from the mess. If it's a relationship issue, if it's a partnership issue that's not working around, get out of it. Get out of it, because it's giving you opportunity with that boat back there. It's giving you the opportunity, and that whatever that thing is that's supposed to be helping you and not doing it, that's not holding you back, because you're just sitting there, and that thing is just laying there sleep. It don't look like it's going to attack anybody. And the boat is out there. That's telling you something too. And this right here, you Geminis, a lot of you Geminis out there, men or women, you are doing this to yourself. You are letting this happen to yourself. And when this is a swords card and this is the 10 of swords, you see them ugly little, these little ugly little things right here. That's stuff like you're putting all this is in your mind. It's like an illusion darn near. And you're just like, you're you gotta let it go. You know, you gotta not let this bother you. These little things that is in your head. You know, these are things that you're like thinking of. All these little goblins and gooblers or scary people looking. It's just a mental state of mind, and it's got you um afraid and got you closed in. You know, you see the swords here. It's like you can't move, and all, and then there's something down here where it's like killing you. Whatever this thing doing is killing you mentally because you're thinking that this thing is like holding you back, or you can't cross over. This right here, yeah, that's part of you. They're trying to make you go down. You get the story, Gemini? I know you know what I'm talking about. Somebody's trying to hold you back, or it's in your mind, or you're just letting them do this to you mentally. You're letting them mentally disrupt your world. You should not do that because they're on the other side here. And there's the swords there. Okay. And then there's a person laying here trying to stop you still. You can step over top of them and not even worry about what's going on over here with them goobly gobblies or whatever that going on in your head. There's a lot of stuff going on in your head and you're letting it affect you and stopping you to go where you need to go, Gemini. Talk to a lot of Geminis out there. Okay. Now, with all that said, Gemini, in the end of June, you're going to see, once you get out of this mess right here, you know, that we talked about, this kind of mess, whatever this partnership, relationship issue going on with the, you know, with the movement, you got to get up and move. You got to get up and go and leave that situation. You got to go. You got to get over it, Gemini. Get over it, okay? Get over yourself and feeling sorry for yourself and move, okay? Do the moving, because what's going to come out is this. You're going to come out okay with the 9 of Pentacles, which means everything is going to work out just fine if you can just get over this mess that's going on here at the beginning of the month here. It looks like you're just going to rebuild, you know, and do things all over again. Look like on your own. There's nobody else in the way anymore. You're going to just be out on your own, doing your own thing, building your own empire. That's what's going to happen once all this gets out. Once you get this all out of your head, you know, get all this responsibility that everybody's trying to put on you, Gemini. Get that, get away from them. Get out of partnerships or relationships that's not worth it, your time or energy. Okay? You'll end up with this, which is rebuilding, building up your empire on your own, sitting pretty, making money, achievements, advancements, love, relationships, being well and financially well, doing financially well. Some of you Geminis out there are entrepreneurs. I feel like a whole lot of you are. You come up with a whole lot of ideas, and that's just going to generate more money. It's just more money just is going to pile up. Some of you just may come into a windfall of money. Somebody might win a lottery. Somebody might get an inheritance coming. This might be off of actually hard work for some of you Geminis. For something that you're putting out there is going to be fruitful, and it's going to really, really take 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 it up a step. So it's you're in the end, the end of the month, Gemini, you're gonna be okay. And I'm glad to see that Nine of Pentacles there, because that's showing me, you're gonna get out of your own way here. You're gonna, step over that little thing there. This is just a mind trick game here. Where you're thinking that there's something, of trying to stop you, when see, they're on the other side. They're not even touching you. You got your hand up like you could stop it. And you can walk over that old thing down there. That thing, there's just things in the way, things trying to get in your way of your accomplishment. But the angels are saying, don't let that happen. Don't let them do that. Don't do it to yourself. Don't overthink things, because you're going to get to this right here. But you have to not worry about all this. You have to let a lot of stuff go, or a lot of people go, because this could be people that's trying to interfere in certain things that you're doing, maybe investments and things like that. Like I said, it could be relatives that you're having bickering back and forth things with, and they're trying to hold you back from something, from getting what you need, or what you deserve. It could be a relationship there where there's more, 2 or 3 people that's involved, and it's causing a problem. It's causing a pressure, because it's competition, if it's a relationship like that, like a love relationship. So like I said, at the end of the month, you'll overcome. A lot of you Geminis out there, you'll overcome all this, and you'll come out on top. You just got to get this mess straightened out over here first. So what I'm going to read to you from your during virtue card is saying here, it's just like this. I'm putting these two together. Positive change. Because I look at this after we read the first 3 weeks, I'm looking at this all going to be a positive change. That's what's going to happen. And that goes together well with this, me telling you about everything is going to be all right. So it all comes together, Gemini. If you know what I'm saying, it all comes together. It's going to be a positive change for you. Can you see that? Trying to put it so you can see it. It's going to be a positive change for you, a Gemini, at the end. Everything is going to be fine. You just have to hang in there and be tough. And don't let nobody put more responsibility on you while they lay around and do nothing. I'm feeling that from some of you Geminis. You got to get stronger than that. You're better than that, and you deserve better than that. So don't take it. Don't take that from nobody. You stand up for yourself. Pull yourself together. Get out of these mind games, if that's what, or people that's around you that's trying to pull you out of your game, or whatever you're trying to do, or whatever it is, and put all the responsibility on you and keep laying around. I just keep seeing people just watching you do all the work, and they're laying around, Gemini. So we want to get to this place right here. So you're going to just have to maybe just kind of disappear, get out of relationships like this, if it's a relationship issue, and stop closing yourself into this. Stop doing this to yourself. This is what you're doing. You're letting it happen, because the boat's out there and it's ready for you to get on board. You can walk over that thing that's putting all sleeping and carrying on. It ain't doing nothing, and you can just walk over it, tear these things down, walk over it, and get on that boat and sail away. Okay? Stop playing. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. That's an illusion right there. That's just an illusion. Whatever you're thinking in your mind is illusion, and you're letting it happen. You're letting that. You got to walk over that thing that's laying in front of you. It's trying to stop you from getting where you got to go, or trying to hold you back, or whatever it is, or trying to manipulate you, and you need to step over it and move on, because it's just an illusion. It's not real. Okay? So you can get to this place. where you belong, in the money, doing your thing, for positive change for you, Gemini. Some of you Geminis out there, I'm talking about you men and women. All right. So the last card I'm going to read right now for you as an addition is going to be the Love Oracle card. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I found, what came out in the card. Okay. And just look at that and just kind of put in your mind, what do you see when you're looking at that? I mean, it's just beautiful. And the past is now behind you, is what I'm seeing. I mean, can't you see that? The past is now behind you. Release it, embrace it. There's new possibilities coming to you with this. Positive change with this, right? This just all comes together for you, Gemini. Embrace the new possibilities. A new path is following, is going to follow you. It's now available to you anyway. So follow it with faith. That's what I'm getting out of this. Follow it with faith. The past is behind you now. It's going to be gone. You know, I already told you what's up, and I told you what the ending is going to be, and it's going to be a positive change. And this is just confirming that. When if it comes to love relationship, well, no matter what it is, as far as relationship wise, that the old is going to be passed away, and you're going to be able to embark on something brand new. And they want you to embrace it, because that's a dove, and it's got 1, 2, 3. There's little hearts. See those little hearts there, and the light behind it. Past is now behind you, Gemini. Release it and embrace it. New possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That's what you do, Gemini. And with that said, I hope that you enjoyed that reading, Gemini. I hope it made sense to some of you. If it didn't, you know, you might want to look at, like I said, some of these other, what they say, your other signs or whatever. I don't get into all that because it's just confusing to me. And I just like to get to the point of things, and help people in their life path, to help get them back on a better life path. You know, I'm not into the moon and the sun and the stars, and you know, I don't care about whether I have to wait for the sunshine or the third house or the 12th house and things like that to happen for me to do anything. I just think that's entirely too much. But you know, to each his own. Good for you if you like that kind of stuff. I don't. I like to keep it simple and straight, and just deliver the messages. That's all I need to do. That's all we need to be doing. All this going to the houses and third houses, and I got, you know, Gemini and Libra and all this other stuff inside of me. I don't think so. I think we are all one individual person, and each of us have were created by the creator. Okay. And we had that strength and that power within inside of us, that we can use through the messages that he has to give through his messengers, those who truly believe in him will really be giving the true messages to you, and understanding it clearly, without all the moon and the stars and the sun. You don't need all that to change your life. I'm in it for to try to change people's lives and to help people, and that's getting right direct to the point. And houses and things like that, and waiting for these solar eclipse to come, and the moon, and you know, maybe that's others people think. I ain't knocking it. It's just that I don't see the purpose in it. It's too much all over the place. Let's just get to the bottom line, and get to the point of things, and then get things straightened out. That's what I believe. You know, it's just simply love. That's all it is. Simply love. And I just want to thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I thank all my subscribers. I thank all you who comment, and all you that share my videos, and uh, um, I just thank you all. I really do. And I really love what I'm doing. I hope it does make a difference. And if you do need a detailed reading, the information is below in the description. Just look in the description box and press on the click on my website, or you can contact me via email if you'd like to have a reading. My readings last an hour or more, and they're not expensive at all. I'm in it to help people, not to get rich. Okay, and that's just the bottom line about that. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna say what I always say: love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I hope to see you next month in July and see what we have going on for you, Gemini. You take care. And remember, love yourself. Love you first. Bye bye.